order and logic. So, hear me out on this. You mentioned Team Unique, the only team to take a game and even take a series off of Team Secret recently, breaking that 21-game win streak the other day. Unique 2-0'd Secret. Family Team 2-0'd Unique. What does that mean logically?
That Family Team is the better team than Team Secret, I guess. And they're going to win 2-0 here. But the last time I saw Family Team playing against Liquid, I was really not impressed with the way they were drafting. They had Keeper of the Light plus, let me just check real quick, Keeper of the Light Chen opener, which is way too defensive for my taste. And then you can't, really make any aggressive play around the map.
Radiant team pick.
Series up against Liquid, and Team Secret now taking the Enigma as a potential steal away from Family Team, as they did look pretty good with that on Skylark. So now, probably aiming towards the Yapso Earthshaker, the Zai Enigma, as
Puppy Weaver 5, yep.
Puppy Weaver 5, potentially. Because when you have Earthshaker Enigma, one of these has to be the 3 and one has to be the 4, really, don't they?
Yes. And Puppy played position 5 Weaver, even though it was exclusively played as position 5 in CIS region. We've seen Always on a Fly playing a couple of games, and someone else played, I can't remember who. It's a very good position 5 hero, if you think about it. Scouting, you can easily plant wards. If somehow you manage to farm Aghanim Scepter, then it's one of the best Aghanim Scepter in the game upgrades, don't get me wrong. Then you have a save potential. Who was just killing the couriers from Hellraisers.
That's Roger, right?
Roger, yeah. Sometimes my brain malfunctions.
Like it coming out. No, that's what I was mentioning earlier, the really heavy summons push-based draft from Family Team. I was wondering if they would aim for Beastmaster, though. Roar against Enigma Black Hole, potentially with BKB there. Gives you more summons and the push power as well. Flexible. Going into that last pick. Bans out, one for Team Secret.
Radiant team ban.
Removing Bane.
So they think it's Dead Prophet mid, Clockwork. Oh, no, you know what it is? It's actually offlane Chen. This is what Family Team did in one of their games. Now I remember. It was Skylark who played it. You get
seconds remaining.
Does Lacoste know the bug to get 1,000 free Battle Pass levels?
No, tell me, chat, please. Message me. We do not want to tell this on stream so that it gets fixed, but feel free to message me how to get 1,000 Battle Pass points. Thank you.
Same. Right, what do we... Well, we could still potentially put Dragonite in the hands of Matu. Weaver could go 1.
I don't think you want to play Weaver 1 into all these things. You have that Prophet Silence, Clockwork, he gets on top of you, you're forced to use time lapse, can't get out of the cogs against Lycan. So I believe it's going to be position 5 Weaver, and now they need something to deal.
Blind from Whirling Axe is pretty good against summons, and you've got the net to try and lock him down, right? What else could they go for? Does it have to be one of those kind of agi carry position 1 heroes?
Well, what do you want to see? Bloodseeker?
Pango?
Radiant team pick.
See what Peter Griffin's people can pick.
I have not watched Family Guy in a long time.
Me neither. South Park, Family Guy. I recently rewatched the Simpsons movie, but I've not watched the Simpsons. All these shows I used to watch.
5 seconds.
Every time a new episode came out, I was there watching it, and now I'm just like,
Team Secrets.
I guess that happens with series as they get older.
Troll is the best option. He's a great laner, can be both melee and range, so you still don't know where these heroes are going.
You need someone who can buy a Quelling Blade.
10 seconds remaining.
That is correct. and who can upgrade the Quelling Blade
5 seconds
into Battle Fury
remaining.
at one point, so that you always have it in your inventory.
Could you shift into a Broodmother here? I'm thinking, you could put DK1 and just put Brood mid Phoenicia. There's nothing that stops it.
Nisha is playing Dragon Knight, so that means
Oh, I'm a dumbass.
Matu Mama.
The Matu Mama, yeah, of course it is. So they swap their roles rather than swapping their heroes. Brood.
Yeah, it looks like a very good Broodmother game. They have no heroes that can deal with it. We've seen Broodmother against Dead Prophet matchup.
10
Remind me who it
seconds
was. I know you know. It was Limp
Yes.
playing Broodmother.
5
No, Limp was playing
seconds
Dead
remaining.
and against someone else's Broodmother. I can't remember. The thing is, Dead Prophet deals well with Brood, like farm there. This is where Lycan, Chen, and Nature's Prophet spend a lot of time.
And it's really good early tempo as well. And it's going to shut down the early farm you're mentioning, take over lanes, make sure that they can't snowball out of contention. I really want to know who that was now. Where's Limp DP against Brood? He plays so much DP, it's hard to bloody... Was it in ESL? I'm going to scroll down a little bit more. Ah, it was against Hellraisers in Dota Pit. DP Limp up against... Hell, did they shift players?
Was it Nyx playing
Nyx, it was Nyx, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they moved him from safe lane to mid lane and put Kasani elsewhere.
I like how he spent a full minute and a half trying to figure out who actually...
Yeah, I mean, it's always... Oh, console commands. No, I've restarted Dota because
Prepare for battle.
there was a patch or something. We've had several patches today. All these little changes
Again,
come out.
anything changed. It was just probably about some game crashes to reduce the lag, increase our FPS.
Oh, that's right, my game crashed. It wasn't an update, most regret. Puppy on the 5 Weaver, like you called at the start of the draft. Spartan Chen with a cute Clockwork, going to be your two supports here with a Focus Lycan as the Nature's Prophet for Skylark, and Adzantic, the DP in that mid lane, while Zai is on the Earthshaker and Yapzor is the Enigma. Like we said, easily interchangeable between these two heroes in the 3
seconds
and
to
4,
battle.
with Matumba Man, the Mama, Broodmother in the
Link Dagger, but you can also farm Aghanim Scepter, and then you don't care about the, all these summons, long range, Rat of Nature,
The
Rocket
battle
canceling
begins.
your Blink Dagger. I mean, he still doesn't know what he's gonna go for. You just want to see how this game is gonna go, the laning stage. So, Earthshaker moving away.
getting out of Sprout, getting out of Cogs.
Yeah.
And it gives you the ability to change, like, Blink Echo is such a one and done kind of deal. One team fight, one Blink Echo. But Enchant Totem gives you so much more chase power. And when you've got a Brood on your team and a Weaver, these two bugs, they're so good at gap closing. You want someone to just, hold them in place for a little bit longer.
It also means that you will be the one controlling the map with the Broodmother pretty much. So, mid tower, Lycans, he just sends all of the stuff on you, and then you can't even use the Blink Echo Slam, so the game ends without Earthshaker even using it if your positioning is not good. This is the matchup that Team Secret wanted. Have Nisha against Nature's Prophet, so he doesn't care too much about being harassed by Treants once he gets to level 3. Pretty much just silences, so Shikuchi is going to be extremely effective.
Yeah, they finally get their sentry down to scout out the Shikuchi and Weaver. Lights
And
on
Yapzor
him.
can just full-time jungle. You want to give your Dragon Knight solo XP, he does not feel threatened at all by this Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, no one's going to stop him. So mid lane, DP 7 and 2, still farming away pretty decently there. Like you were saying earlier.
Now the problem starts. If you push the lane, it means that the Broodmother will keep farming the lane and the jungle. But, okay, this camp is being taken by Enigma. So, one camp less for Broodmother to farm. Also, when you're playing Dead Prophet in this matchup, you need to bring a lot of regen. You need to have mangoes coming to your lanes.
Hasn't had to bust out any extra mangoes or salves or anything. Looks like Boots queued up for her though. It's top lane. Cube with some really nice body blocks, chipping away at Zai.
Look who came. Ogre Vampire Mage. And he put ice armor on Dead Prophet on the mid lane.
So he did.
That's one way to deal with it.
That's going to help out that. Yapsor still sticking around the jungle, rushing into that
Radiant's
necro boat.
courier has been killed.
Zai getting a courier snipe near his own tier 1 tower. I'm sure that's not meant to happen. Cube just giving over a bunch of gold to Team Secret. I'll be hiding away in the trees. The thing is, yep.
Saving a point in case they want to do that. Get the Dragon Tail stun.
Yeah, he's already got his soul ring up. Puppy still causing issues here. Cube does have cogs to trap him in as well as the dust to spot out the Weaver. Chen back in the jungle with his ogre. What did you say? Vampire mage? Frost vampire?
Yeah. Ogre Vampire Mage is his.
Well, now the Enigma's left that medium camp, Matoma Man can start farming it up. Soul Ring, Blightstone. What are we expecting from Brood, item-wise? Diff Blade Axe?
Probably. Yeah, I don't think you need to get BKB soon against these heroes. Lycan, well, Feed of First Blood, you probably missed that one.
Yeah,
Didn't you get it? Just watching Broodmother on mid, like, tank.
No, the damage is there from the final Breathe Fire. Level 2, in fact, from Nisha. I catch the second block.
That's what matters. You're catching every second kill. So top lane, Lycan is sharing a lot of experience. If you want to run an aggressive tri lane, you want to have two heroes who don't rely on having level.
Cube is down here to try and limit this as much as possible.
Yeah, now it's dead. Dragon Eye just hit level 6.
Okay, I've missed another one. Spartan dies top lane. Enigma's coming down here as well, going to try and idle on the catapult. There we go, tank the tower. That's tier 1, 6 minutes in, already falling. 3-0 lead here for Team Secret. Cube can't really do anything about this. To the Quelling Blade, but the battery assault coming? No, he's been Malefaced up. Cube can't close the gap, but a hasted DP, the Ghost Lady comes, the dodge, the sidestep, Nisha still trying to heal up with that level 2 Dragon Blood. Spirit Siphon into the right clicks, Skylark not even bothering.
That's pace for Broodmother on the mid lane. Well, Death Prophet's doing okay, 40 CS.
Spirit Siphon, Matuma Man just chasing her down onto tier 2. Nature's Wrath gonna bounce around.
Oh, let's see the damage. 24 damage on Nature's Prophet.
Radiant's middle tower
just getting power treads. Necrobook finished on Lycan. Problem is they're a bit under-leveled. Lycan's just farming jungle for now, while Spartan is getting levels on the top lane, which is a much better choice, I would say.
How do we deal with that now? And Nisha being this tanky DK, it's not a hero that you can kind of swing 2 or 3 heroes to come kill. You can't go and find Yapsor in the jungle because he's so deep. Matuma Man on the spider is, uncatchable. So you kind of got to focus top lane to try and maybe find the Weaver or the Earthshaker. But then you're walking into Echo Slam, right?
He did not use Shovel for almost 30.
Come in to force the Earthshaker out of the lane and pressure this top tier 1. It is the only lane they can play into. It really is. So Lycan's going to get some free farm time down bottom with his Iron Talon into the ancient camps. Is it still unused? Is Matu really
I know you're microing the spiders, but there he goes. What did he get? He got nothing out of it because he didn't use it on time. Usually, if you're not using Shovel properly, you get Cabal.
From Family Team getting out on the map, sprouting Pulpy, dusting him too. Cogs pushback there, and the final Crypt Swarm. Level 4 Swarm. And a good early point in silence as well on this DP. But then you look mid lane. You're losing your tier 2, Yapsor's waiting, trying to leech experience to hit level 6.
And
9
he's
minutes in.
on 6, but he's very 150 mana. Let's see if he can dig something cool.
Where's Matu?
No, I meant Enigma, if he can find the neutral item, but let's see if Matu is using Shovel.
He doesn't have it anymore.
Now, Poppy has it one. And it's still passive.
Bring it on! I'm trying to clear out the Enigma from this jungle, trying to kill off these Necro units. Oh, I get it just before it times out.
Side of the map, they're losing towers. Matu has like 40 spiders on Atlantic.
Onto Cube.
Mid lane, Gary.
And mid-high pulse. Atlantic, dead to spiders. More important kill, good call accomplished. Cube does dive bottom, and they've also dive focus. Wolves, level 2 Necro with the shapeshift, but a black hole from Yapsu holds them in place, and they've got more than enough damage.
When you lose 2 heroes on 2 different lanes, that's a disaster. I don't know how to call when you lose 3 heroes in 3 different lanes.
Travesty.
Bounty.
I'm watching chat. Chat's gone wild because I missed all those kills. I'm really so sorry. Garbage can.
Just try to imagine what happened. Be creative.
He puts his cogs out to stop the Brood and Weaver chasing him. But a 5k lead for Team Secret, it's starting to become a massive problem that seems insurmountable right now as Zai finding the Chen. Spartan chased by spiders. In comes the Mama as Man finds yet another kill. Cube now in trouble as he traps the Broodmother in the cogs. That's not what you want. When you've got a spider trapped in your room, you don't lock yourself in there with it. You try and take it out onto the balcony.
Yeah.
There's nowhere on this map for Family Team to go. Lycan comes up top. He's still a bit distant from his Necro 3. And this is a straight up rush. No boots, no nothing
Dire's
else.
top tower is under attack.
Usually we're seeing that Necro 3 come out a little bit faster on the Lycans.
Mama's in.
Diffusal Blade Aghanim, it's going to be here at like 15 minutes. Ridiculous timing from Man. It's been a free game for the Broodmother.
Relentless.
A circle drawn by Spartan. Guys, group up. Let's play around the Broodmother, shall we? Skylark going for the
Burn his mana, then he uses time lapse on the discount mana with that arcane rune, and he's good to go.
I forgot Nisha was in this game.
Radiant's bottom tower
And he should
is
just
under
out
attack.
farming, getting that blink dagger, putting some pressure on the tier 2 tower bottom lane. Zai finished off his blink dagger. I mean, if you think about it, blink dagger here is much better choice.
Bottom tier 2 is in deny range, but the circle that was drawn by Spartan said, guys, let's go get up in the face of this Broodmother, stop her from farming our jungle. As soon as Man shows, but it's Nisha that comes in with a Blink Dragon Tail, stunning Skylark, and he's being annihilated. Zai with a Fisher to block out Spartan, they pop the Ghost and Oak Shot in. Enigma's caught, he's stunned, so we can't Black Hole. Echo Slam gonna catch out this. Another Fisher, oh, very close.
They only lost 4 heroes, while they lost Enigma, who still has Black Hole for the next fight. Dead Prophet ulti is not gonna be effective, same goes for Clockwork. Battery Assault, you have Demonic Conversions, you have Necronomicon units, and a bunch of spiders, so a lot of that damage will be shared.
Yep, so like you say, the only casualty in that fight, he's got Arcane Boots up. There's Necro units farming, so that Blink Dagger's gonna come pretty soon as they eye up top lane. Skylark, there's no way out of this one. Nisha's here, just going to hold the Dragon Tail, or maybe not, they're going to hold the Fisher then. They've got plenty of stuns, just hold one of them for the TP and finish him off with a nice little blast down. Zai with another 900 gold saved. Mega kill streak for your Earthshaker, and Team Secret, they're not... Focused by the Matumba Mama. Half HP. Not quite enough to finish her off just yet, but it's just going to be a slow chase down. Focus coming into play with Cube. Good hook shot, push back on the Brood. Breathe fire to reduce the damage and a good Fisher block, but still the final right click does bring Matuma Man down. At long last.
I thought that Brood Mama is on the level 10.
And Enigma dying bottom lane. The Absol was in behind towers, trying to gather up his farm. Spartan still going to go for Helm of the Dominator. And there still is this potential timing from the Radiant team around all of their summons and the ability to ball up and push. But Team Secret are making sure everything happens on the Radiant side of the map. So now Skylark...
Very interesting. And Zai queuing up Boots of Travel. Second item on Earthshaker to be able to chase down this Nature's Prophet, deal with any kind of split push they're trying to do. Puppy with the point booster, just getting that Ags. Usually when Puppy is playing Weaver, you have Broodmother who's pretty much controlling half of the map right now, and your Dragonite also needs farm.
That's some real first world problems.
Radiant's middle tower is under
We've got
attack.
too many heroes who are farming too efficiently. We don't have enough heroes to actually farm out.
And I've seen so many Dragonite games lately that
Enough, and Broodmother just focusing the Death Prophet now. Puppy turning to fight, Shikuchi forward, self-heals DP with the Spirit Siphon going, and Focus trying to get on top of Matuma Man, but it's never going to be enough, and they're still with this Earthshaker lurking in the shadows. No Echo Slam, but he still has a Soul Ring Fisher. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, your champion Enigma is farming. Now, TP's top to the outpost to cancel a TP. Double for Matuma Man as they also spot out Cube. Weaver immediately Shikuchiing in towards mid. No TP for 20 seconds. Cube just trying to walk down southeast as far away as he possibly can. But the Dragon Knight is coming. Nisha, he's blinking and stunning, and poor little Clockwork denied by neutrals.
Centaur MVP, because he got that kill. You have Soul Ring and Magic Wand, which gives you enough sustain. And then Breathe Fire Reduction, it's 50% if you pick the other talent. Against Necro, against Wolf, and his units, it's super effective. Did you see what I just did there, Gary? I did not allow you to hype this one up because
it wasn't hype.
Really hype. Yeah.
I allowed you to continue talking. It has just been a Broodmother last pick, outdraft from Team Secret, and then completely outmaneuvering their opponents. 18 to 5, 14,000 net worth lead. We're only 19 minutes in.
Tower is under attack.
And family team.
Radiant's middle tower.
Some family trauma right now. Need some counseling.
Dire's top.
They are very limited where they can farm. Smoke. Broodmother will scout things out.
Absolutely will. DP going for Ags. I'm not seeing that in a long while.
There's a 3,000 gold that you need to farm.
Yapso has Blink. Midnight Pulse there with a Malefice as well. Silence now. As the Lycan going to shapeshift forward. And a Xantic with nowhere left to run. It is all done and done here as family team getting shredded by Team Secret.
I want a bait from Yappy. He went in, blinks in, uses Midnight Pulse, summon Demonic Conversion, and then runs back into the trees. They follow him, and he pops a black hole.
Radiant's
Earthshaker can play with him.
He can't TP out, can he? He's going to try and turn around and fight. But in comes Puppy. Blightstone Swarm, all the minus armor, and Focus. Oh, the hook shot in. Cube catches Earthshaker. TP from Skylark. They're going to find Zai. Focus still alive. He's got a salve and he wants to continue by Puppy and all the bugs. They're here. Focus, my dear. Like and gone. They've also stunned up Skylark, so no TP out. Nisha comes in. Dragon Tail already expended, but I think Yapso says it best there, honestly. Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. Sentry Ward placed inside the Sprout. That's a nice little cheeky play there from Team Secret.
我是一个没有感情的刷钱机器。
Just a reverse card, Uno 1.
Must be getting rusty.
Is it the reverse card or is it the +4, +4, +4, +4, +4 combo?
I think it's +4 4 times and +2 because that's 18k lead for Team Secret, now 19k.
This game. Roshan's still up. Team Secret could think about going to grab the Aegis, but right now it's all about the map control. Skylark TPing down bottom, dusting Puppy. Not a kill that he can get though, and now Skylark is trapped here, and DED dead.
I don't know what the plan was, there was no
Zai, scouted out by Lane Ward. He's up top, farming himself up. He's just got a void stone queued.
Regeneration.
Let's hope he goes Battle Fury. Cleave through all these summons from Family Team.
Do you remember in Dota 1 that if you bought Battle Fury on Zeus, it changed his attack animation? It was
Hand of God is going to actually keep him alive. Fair enough. But mid lane, the Chen dropping to Man and 30 seconds without him. Means Spartan is down. Tier 3 tower also crumbling here, forcing the glyph out from the Radiant side. Going on. Oh, but if we
they know it's being pinged out.
Dire scan. Go on, Yapso. Midnight Pulse, blink black hole. And here we go. There we go. Yapso's got the two of them. And then just call GG. Just call GG. It's over. There is no way. Side blink echoes inside the pit as well.
Zai wanted to steal those. Or maybe he missed misclicked one of the keys. Out. I saw that from Virtus Pro.
Yeah, they know how to do it. Honestly, last pick Broodmother there from Team Secret, some real dirty stuff from Man and Family Team. They didn't have what it took to go up against it, even with a level 25 Clockwork on Cube. Very decisive one-way victory for Secret, taking them down in what, 24 minutes? 24 minutes, 17 seconds.
Have to agree.
Well, there we go. Game 1 in the books. We'll jump into the lobby. Game 2 coming up in this best of 3 pretty quickly. Team Secret taking on Family Team. We'll see you guys after the break.
Multiple witnesses have reported mysterious shadow sightings all around.
I'm the one at the head of the podium.
eyes, dreaming big and aiming high. Name the clouds passing by, wishing we run away. All we need is our passports, baby. Leave the rest in our troubled minds. Let us go down in laughter, baby. Trying to figure out what we're after. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after. Book a plane, fly away. We will never be the same. And as long as you are mine, come on and run away. We wanna run away. We don't need any reasons, baby. Leave it all for the faded hearts. I don't mind if they call us crazy, 'cause they don't understand what we're after. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after. We're no kids no more. I need to feel alive in this dreadful town. I'm running out of time, and as long as you're mine, I wanna run away. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after. shape in your eyes. I just wanna feel alive. In the starlight, shape in your eyes.
ESL1 is brought to you in part by Intel, Mercedes-Benz, GG Bat, Mountain Dew Game Fuel, and DHL.
Welcome back everyone to our second game of the series here in this best of three between Team Secret and Family Team. After a 24-minute stomping, Family Time have got a lot of ground to make up to come back into this series. I'm joined by Lacoste once again as we get ourselves into this.
For them, I mean, there's a huge difference between these teams, you know, the way Team Secret played in the last few months. Family Team, yeah, a couple of known names, but definitely I also did not expect that to happen.
Yep.
Team Unique just beat them 2-0, so you don't know. And they got 10th pick Broodmother, so nothing you can do about it.
There really wasn't anything they could do. Now, leaving Ember Spirit in the pool after banning Phoenix, Bane, Queen of Pain,
remaining.
Chen, Necro, Weaver, Enchantress, and Lycan. So we still
5
have ourselves,
seconds
you know, the
remaining.
Rubik, the Earthshaker, a lot of these very popular opening heroes. You know, as well as that kind of Shadow Demon, which has been so prominent recently. A big fan of Chen being banned out in that first phase, though. Remove a lot of that. Push Strength as Kossel, stolen away from Team Secret,
Legion
straight
Commander.
into a Legion Commander.
Legion Commander. I guess they wanted to dispel Spirit Vessel and Chains. Most about the Spirit Vessel, Ember Spirit these days just always go for that item. And they might be paired up together, they might not. If they are,
10
you
seconds
have
remaining.
lower cooldown on Presty attack, lower cooldown on Overwhelming Gods.
5 seconds
Let me just
remaining.
check the cooldown for the laning stage at least.
So now Ember Spirit into Team Secret's second pick.
Team
We could be
Secret's
seeing, you know,
turn
Weaver,
to bat.
Grimstroke, Witch Doctor going to come out though. So not a flexible hero really. Very likely going to be in the hands of Puppy in that kind of position 5-ish for Team Secret, because we do know that their farm priority can shift at any given moment, really, depending on what they've got and how the game's going.
So they go with Witch Doctor. Definitely one of the most
remaining.
popular position 4/5s
5 seconds
in terms
remaining.
of, you know, having ability to scale into super late game.
Yeah, just get into that third or fourth Roshan, give him Aghanim Scepter. All of a sudden, he's killing everybody. Very good up against the Legion Commander as well, with that Maledict ticking her down. Just need to pump a bit of damage
Dire
forward.
team
As
ban.
there's the Rubik ban. Get rid of one of those secondary supports.
The Witch Doctor deals well with tanky cores. Like before, when he was not so popular, he was mostly considered as a counter to something like Tide Hunter, where he can't dispel that. I guess the reason for that is also here. Also strong
10
laner,
seconds
you
remaining.
can't purge it off with Presty attack.
Dire team pick. Team Secret's
Respect ban.
turn to pick.
Don't want that flexible hero going into the hands of Secret, and Earthshaker now for Family Team, so it looks like a Spartan Kotl, Cube Earthshaker, and very likely that Skylark Legion. So not really flexible heroes here for Family Team. It kind of looks locked into roles, but they can still move their lanes around as need be.
I would love to see something like a
10
Tusk, sorry
seconds
Gary,
remaining.
can go over the fissure, you can block. I mean, you can
5
use
seconds
Snowball to
remaining.
get over the fissure, you can use Ice Shard to get over the fissure, and you have a save against the Legion Commander Snowball. Right now you have none. And it can be run as position 4 or position 3.
That's true. I love the Earthshaker against those maneuverable heroes like Ember and Storm and stuff. That immediate jump and catch is always so great.
Yeah, now you can say something stupid, whatever it is.
Yeah, there we go. I mean, you know, they don't buy status resistance items. You just jump them, chain stun them. There's very little to counteract it.
Well, that's much smarter than I expected.
Every once in a while, of course, I open my mouth and words come out that, you know, in context can potentially make sense to a few people out there.
Now you just need to be using these
Dire
fancy
team.
words like power spikes.
Dazzle's a hero with an early power spike. Necrobook carrier.
And it's a great save against Legion Commander Duel. Also, you don't know where this hero is going. Whether he's going off lane, whether that's a mid, position 4, you don't know.
You absolutely don't.
10 seconds remaining.
It's very annoying to handle, and there's a lot of minus armor as well with Ember Spirit
5
Sleight of
seconds
Fists to kind of
remaining.
combo up a decent amount of physical damage here. Onto a number of heroes that don't necessarily have
Team
great
Secret's
armor
turn
values.
to pick.
There's one that does though. Timbersaw, plenty of armor for him, so Family Team probably thinking around the same lines. But Dazzle's a hero that can go Spirit Vessel, and so is Ember Spirit. They could, well, they definitely should be picking up one of those on either of the heroes here for Team
So
Secret.
in Witch Doctor, like
True, yeah.
they have two awesome
10
Spirit
seconds
Vessel
remaining.
carriers in Ember and Witch Doctor. And also that so
5
Timbersaw
seconds
into Witch
remaining.
Doctor, there's no way once again to get rid of that Maledict. You might be tanky, but if you have no stacks, it's tough
Dire
for Timber.
team ban.
Like for Team Secret, Rolling Thunder going to come crashing through. Gives them a lot of chaos, a bit of disarm against the Legion in that duel. So now they've got Lucky Shot, Grave, Voodoo Restoration, Shadow Wave, lots of sustain, and lots of ways to stop the duel from catching them out.
They have
10
no
seconds
tower
remaining.
damage. That's a bit of problem. Well, you can fill in that gap
5
with
seconds
Core
remaining.
Dazzle that goes for Necrobook.
Yeah, it could be Matuma Man Dazzle here, Nisha Ember Spirit, Pango for Zai, but it's all very flexible. As a final hero, what do we have left in the pool? Like Nature's Prophet, a Luna, Morphling maybe could come out here for Team Secret. Morphling seems reasonably good. Into these final picks and bans though. Family Team, honestly, I don't know what you ban. Troll Warlord?
I still have a feeling that it might be an offlaner. Like Dazzle mid, Ember on the safe lane, or the other way around, with Pango possible 4.
Give something Zai can just run at people with. And what do Family Team need? Mid laner? Or is
They
that a
need-
mid Timber?
Yeah, I think that's... Good
Team
question, Gary.
Secret's turn to ban.
So it's... I don't know what it is. I actually have no clue, can't read it.
Can you dispel Poison Touch with press the attack?
Yes.
So you could put Legion up against Dazzle wherever he goes. Timber against... How is Timber against Ember?
Timber against
10
Ember?
seconds
I mean,
remaining.
you're gonna get farmed, but Ember will also get
5
farmed, and
seconds
I
remaining.
think you wanna shut him down. Get something different.
I'm feeling like a Necro last pick from Family Team. Something like that to just come out and be like, here we go, full sustain. And so they did. My bad. Blind Gary. I mean, Timbersaw was a hero that adds
Team
kind of...
Secret's
I
turn
don't want to
to
say got famous on, but definitely his rise
Dire
into the tier
team
2
pick.
scene was off the back of a lot of Timber performances. I said Morphling, right?
Yeah, you're not wrong, Gary. Sometimes, I like to flame you, but it's just for fun. But deep down inside, you're a very smart young man.
Anti-mage.
You may
Not
now
young,
select your heroes.
not that smart, but you're Gary. That's
I'm 31 in a week. Can you believe it?
goddamn boomer. So Anti-Mage last pick against Morphling. That's the hero that any kind of illusion-based hero, any kind of mana burn. Morphling does not like to play into it.
And they've got a pretty decent grouping of other 4 heroes that can play together and cause their action on the opposite side of the map without needing the AM until a little bit later on. But you always put yourself in a situation when you pick AM that you're going to be fighting 4v5, so as long as Team Secret realise this, they can either fight 5v4 or they can keep Morphling farming at the same rate as the anti-mages. We've seen Morphlings come online very quickly with those E-Blade rushes, like a couple of Wraith Bands, Wand, Morbid Mask, straight out with the E-Blade. It doesn't feel like he needs Manta this game, does it?
I don't think anyone will build Spirit Vessel this game, so you don't need it. Like, you might go for a more greedy build. You can get that shotgun early on. It's also a save if you think about it. When Legion Commander goes in, onto one target, stop any kind of physical attack coming up. And it's going to be pretty good timing on it.
The Yappy Witch Doctor, Puppy Dazzle. Everyone else slotting into place. Come on, what are the chat wheel lines? Oh, Ember Spirit fell over, then said, "Fight me." I'm not sure that's the way things should
Keep me
go.
when I'm down.
And my tongue man disappears off the screen there. Cube level, is that level 25 Earthshaker? He's all purple. He is. Cube has a lot of level 25 heroes, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he was level
Prepare
25
for
Clockwork
battle.
last game. Man definitely plays a lot of Dota, or maybe he subscribed for Dota Plus when it came out and just been spamming.
Yeah, because I mean, he was well known for his Pudge for a long time. That's definitely one of his first master level heroes. Then he's got Clockwork, Earthshaker, and I think he's got another one. So Team Secret starting off with Matuma Man Morphling up top with the Absol Witch Doctor, Puppy Dazzle, he's lurking around Nisha mid, Ember Spirit and Zai. So far bottom lane alone on the Pangolier. Skylark down there on the Legion with the Cube Earthshaker, mid Adxantic Timbersaw with Focus and Spartan, AM Kotl up towards top. As Team Secret aiming to tri-lane into the AM, something that throughout history has always pissed off anti-mage players to no end.
Yeah, if you tri-lane against him, well, just a couple of right clicks will do. He's a melee hero, so can't get close, and it doesn't look good. The Puppy also starting with Boots of Speed, so that he can stay away from the XP. Same goes for Yapsor. Yeah,
Exactly. Bounty Rune's going to go 2 for 2, it looks like. Anti-Mage thinking about
The
sneaking in here for
battle
one.
begins.
As Puppy scouts out Spartan. No boots on the Kotl, but Cube does have a pair. And yeah, Bounty Rune's shared equally across the map. So it feels like at some point this Cube Earthshaker, he's got to come top to try and save the AM lane. Or do you... I mean, even putting AM into this Pango lane doesn't feel like amazing at all, really. Once he gets his lucky shot up, it starts to become a real irritant.
you can leave Legion Commander in 1 versus 1, and then have tri-lane on the top. I think they're fine. You also have Timbersaw, who's pretty much one of the best self-sustainable laners.
Oh, it's 5 to 5. Cube going out ahead, but Ember Spirit coming back 8 to 7. Very close. But it's going to be Earthshaker that takes the 10 to 7 victory in Whack-A-Meepo. Level 25 chat line. It looks like it's just a straight 1v1. No one else is getting involved. Leave the Ember versus Earthshaker. 5 to 3, 6 to 3. Quick lead here from Ember. It looks like Cube has given up. No, he's trying to come back. It's 1 point away for Ember, and he gets it. I'm just gonna cast Whack-A-Meepo. Honestly, this is way more fun than casting Broodmother games. I forgot about that chat line. That's a really good one.
Yeah, but you rarely see a level 25 Earthshaker. Technical difficulties. Do we know what's going on?
一个没有
No, Zai said one moment he didn't know what was happening.
刷钱机器
The admin just said technical difficulties.
Admin's very good at guessing.
He knows exactly what's happening. Focus, Wraith Band, Wand, Treads queued up. It's always going to be Battle Fury at some point for anti-mages though. Unless they have something that may surprise us.
Yeah, what if he builds Dagon 5?
Why the hell not?
This is the game when he finishes Dagon 1 and we never see it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff undiscovered in Dota. If you don't want to win, you can go for whatever you want.
So I was thinking more the old Hovost Vanguard Vlad's build, you know, or the Phase Boost Maelstrom anti-mage. Or was it the Slasher? The Slasher Blink Mech anti-mage?
He always builds mech on everything. Is he still playing Dota?
I don't know. I saw him tweet like a month ago or something about Dota, but I can't remember now. As Puppy, first blood spilled, Focus gets it. Fisher from Cube, and it looks like Spartan's surviving through the Maledict's poison touch.
He's dead.
Fire and then a salve, and he's perfectly fine.
This is such a strong combo. You put Maledict and Poison Touch. The overtime damage is insanely good. Blinding Light in the laning stage against 3 heroes. Ooh, man, that's tough to play into. Now Morph will only level 1. Matu, he can't get out of this one.
Oh, he tries to cut through the trees. They're focusing Spartan. Looks like Maledict should take him. The final click arrives. Now they turn to Focus. Onto Focus. Anti-Mage with mana break, so no blink. The body blocks from Puppy. In comes Yappy, and one more touch. Puppy will secure it. And they get revenge immediately.
Final rights.
2 supports with boots. I mean, you can bring extra region. You definitely need Magic Stick to have any kind of mana sustain. AM will be burning it through a lot of it.
AM will be TPing mid.
AM said that enough. I do not, even though he got the first blood, does not want to play that lane.
It's a level 3 Ember Spirit though. We'll see how that pans out as Puppy, fissured up by Cube. The cask is going to bounce with a 2-man Maledict, pushed back from the blinding light. Puppy looking to cut through the trees and use these boots to his advantage. Spartan, one more touch, finally gets the takedown. Puppy again giving his life to draw attention away from Morphling, who gets, you know, full free farm for a good 30 seconds or so.
It's still worth it. Like, you have 3 heroes chasing you while your Morphling is free farming. Your TP is off cooldown. You're pretty fine with that. I want to see how the bottom lane goes. Zai right now is 11-0, while Legion Commander, where's she sitting at? 13-5? Yeah. Legion Commander with the Orb of Venom every single time Zai gets close will get harassed. In this matchup, Moment of Courage is much stronger than Lucky Shot.
I thought the cask would bounce back again top. Looks like the tri-lane versus tri-lane still having a bit of a scrap. But yeah, bottom lane is like battle of the passives really, isn't it? Lucky Shot versus Moment of Courage. Both have their Orbs of Venom. What's coming out here? Full magic wand for Zai. I can't keep my eyes off top lane though. It is just non-stop, relentless action. Spartan being hounded by Puppy and Yapsaw. Cube's going to come in, still level 1 on both of these dire supports, but as is Puppy. Mid lane, 14-3 against 8-3. Nisha having no mana though. Empty bottle with the rune spawning in 20 seconds. Oh, Puppy is... Puppy and Cube having a dance in the jungle there. Windlace Boots gives him 375 against the 350 of the Dazzle. Another poison touch.
Puppy manning up, but he's gonna lose that fight if he gets stunned. Okay, not gonna reapply it. AM, double damage stop. Can Puppy deny it?
Double damage.
Focus got a tango up though, running pretty low on HP. As Nisha, is he going to walk all the way back home and TP? Yeah, looks like he will. Buys a Blightstone as well.
Radiant structures.
Fisher top, well placed. Blinding Light pushes Yapso back in and he misses the Maledict's cast, doesn't bounce. Zantic with the Timber Chain down to the low ground, but he can't really chase these two boot supports as Matumbaman, very low HP, walks into the midst of battle. Has Waveform and the Courier just walking straight in to die as the Soul Ring denied out, and Zantic won't have that for a minute and a half.
Now that they swapped the AM to mid, you also want to give solo XP.
Is Nisha dead? Yes! Oh my god! Nisha gets the kill! I thought Nisha was dead. That DD from AM was doing so much damage and then he just turns around with a level 3 Slight.
I think you're underestimating the best Dota player in the world.
Do nicely.
Focus?
Nisha.
Oh, sorry, my bad. He's going to grab a Bounty Run as well to refill bottle. Beautiful performance. Well, back up the top, Matumbaman Waveform's in. Blinding Light back with the Fisher there, and Zantic needs to get the damage in. But Puppy, babysitting the Morphling. I don't think we used that.
He's staying away from XP range, just wants to give Timbersaw at least level 5.
There it is, level 5. I feel like we don't use that word anymore.
Which one?
Babysitting. It used to be so common in Dota 2, you know, back in the day when we had the hard carry position 1 and like 2 position 5 supports. They would babysit the carry.
Now we're mostly focused on power spikes and
Timings.
Item timings, synchronization. These are the words if you want to sound smart these days.
Dead lane, creep cutting, wave skipping.
Wave showing.
Yeah.
Waves, yeah.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. All of the very important mechanics of Dota as Zai scouted out mid. Still looking for a little sneak in as Yapsaw, Cask and Maledict with the Remnant forward. They know that Blink is long cooldown, so the double Remnant and Nisha going to allow Yapsaw to find a snipe on AM. That's his third death of the game. Having a really rough start on the Anti-Mage, even with the lane swap. Or maybe because of the lane swap, as Yapsaw finding a Courier snipe again. Adds, okay, he got his Soul Ring this time, it was on its way back.
It's such a great Morphling game to start with. You're playing against Earthshaker, Legion Commander, Timbersaw. Any kind of pure damage is great against Timber and Anti-Mage. Like, you can just keep blinking in and out of the fight.
Nisha, such a high level. A third of the way through 7 as they cast Maledict again, top lane. That waveform is going to claim the life of Spartan. Zantic trying to do a bit more chip damage to Matumbaman. But that's a Treads double Wraithband Morphling that's well on his way to Morbid Mask now. There's a bounty placed on the head of the Keeper of the Light. He's still dead. We put a bounty on his head. Focus.
In base.
Oh, the reflect back on the Maledict, on the Cask, sorry, and AM blinks away. That could have been a close one.
Yeah, we didn't talk about Zai. Zai on the bottom lane, just completely free farming now. Second on net worth, he has a bottle, wants to check the rune. That's a great feeling. Man, he is dead.
He really is.
This is a great feeling when you go check the rune, and it's on the opposite side, but you see enemy hero already being there. So like, yeah, I don't want it to spawn there.
The rune of haste.
Oh, Nisha grabs up the haste. Oh my god, Spartan.
They almost killed him with just Slight and Swashbuckle. Lucky shot. Minus armor coming out from Blightstone. Keeper of the Light has 2 basic armor. He does not have a game to play. Like, you have position 5 Keeper of the Light, who's more counter-reactive support. And then you have Earthshaker, who wants to play aggressive, but you also have Anti-Mage in your team.
Zai catching Zantic on the way out, and Puppy's here to really secure the kill. The second connection from the Thunder, and Matumbaman into Timbersaw mode, shredding through poor Zantic.
One of the reasons why Rubik is so popular is, like, we see a lot of Timbersaw also being picked up, and then you use his strengths against him. You use any kind of pure damage. Mostly you want to steal Chakram, but now when you're playing Morphling, you also have Timber Chain and Whirling Death. Nisha
about...
will kill.
Yeah, I saw it happen. It was like two people helping him out mid lane. I'm still thinking back to that Kotl dying though. I remember saying in the draft there's a decent amount of minus armor here, just from Dazzle plus Blightstone or something from the Ember Spirit, that Sleight of Fist. Kotl with like -4 armor from Swashbuckle as well as that lucky shot coming in. They've got so much to handle, these family team heroes, as both outposts in the hand of Team Secret. The slight there, no chains. Now it's leveled up though. Nisha grabs it to lock down Spartan, and a killing spree for your Ember Spirit, diving pretty much into tier 2s.
Even Yapsor's building minus armor, going for a medallion. Like, if you think about it, it's really not a minus armor strat. It's just Dazzle with his ulti, which is still not leveled up. But then Lucky Shot, Ember Spirit rushing Deso.
Poor Kotl. Is he just dead? Half HP from one Swashbuckle. And Zai says, come on, let's have a bit of a battle, shall we? Pushes him down to the low ground though, so Spartan will be fine. Cask into the Death Ward. He's not fine anymore. He is definitely not fine. Skylark coming in looking for, I don't know what, potentially a duel, but that's a full HP Witch Doctor as Ads does Timber Chain forward. Team Secret just dancing circles around Family Team right now with 11-2 in kill score, a 5k net worth lead. AM is about to die to Ember
Dire's
Spirit,
structures are fortified.
hiding in the trees because
Dire's
Nisha is
bottom
lurking in
tower
his
is
jungle.
under attack.
Well, you said that
Radiant's
it might be a
middle tower is
different
under attack.
build on Anti-Mage this game, and we might see it. He might not be able to finish that Battle Fury.
Dire's bottom tower
I should
is
switch to
under
net
attack.
worth. I've been so focused on now Ads dying mid lane. Maledict after the cast. Press the attack is there to healing up a touch. And Cubes Fisher, okay, they keep the Timbersaw alive. Nisha's still thinking about the jump forward as he slides and aggressively jumps with a swashbuckling Zai. Earn charge placed up onto Cube. What have you got left? You're ticking down.
Dire's middle
Lower and
tower
lower.
is under attack.
There's no finish there. Cube's still alive until the remnant arrives from Nisha.
Dire's
And
turret
chasing on a
has
Skylark,
been
they spot him out with a sleight of fist. Legion Commander with no TP scroll, deep behind enemy lines. There's no resistance to this. Yapsor doesn't have mana for Death Ward, sadly. It's coming off cooldown now. And no chains from Nisha. I don't know if you just missed that one. But
Radiant's
Legion
middle
will slip
tower
away
is under
as
attack.
Ad's still pressuring that tier 1. And finally a little bit of breathing room for your anti-mage. And also your Kotl, who's free farming bottom lane, but only level 5 at 12 minutes, but we're not going to mention that because it's really sad. Oh dear, what's happened here? Timbersaw, he's been caught again. I thought he was out there and fine. Puppy, self-grave.
18 plus game, first duel, let's see it.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Puppy's going to win it. There's no win. It was close though. A double kill from Atomic Man as Skylark ticks down to the urn.
Dire's middle tower
This
is under attack.
is,
Radiant's bottom tower is
It's a
under
rough
attack.
one.
So you know the saying, you don't ever want to see how the sausage is made? This is why, guys. This is a meat grinder with all kinds of nasty bits being put in it, and Team Secret are cranking Family Team through it. Kotl, he's level 6. They've got Will-O-Wisp. They've got Echo
Radiant's
Slam.
middle tower is under attack.
Team fights are possible now for
family.
Family Team if they can group up around the Timbersaw and the Legion. They just don't have any items, which is the real big problem here for them.
Radiant's middle tower.
Who
is
deals
under
the
attack.
damage? That's my concern. You have Timbersaw, but
Radiant's
they
middle
have
tower
way of
has
dealing with
fallen.
the Timbersaw because Zai just finished off full Spirit Vessel with 4
Dire's
charges
top
13
tower
minutes
is
in.
under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Well, they smoked the 2 supports behind Skylark. Puppy is all... Wait, hang on. Is Puppy really all 3 of the deaths? 404, 401, 303, 208, 234. Puppy, all 3 of the deaths here. And he might be the 4th one. They're coming in, chopping down all the trees. The Amazon forest deforested by Atlantic. Role-playing is McDonald's as Puppy. Where's the duel? It's coming in. He graves himself up, and Zai with the Yapsor now arriving. Will-O-Wisp there, but still with this Rolling Thunder crashing through Family Team and a great cast Maledict. Yapsor needs to get out of the Will-O-Wisp so he can get his Death Ward down. Zai pulled back in, hypnotized by the big white ball, and Skylark, Death Ward, there's the finish. Echo Slam onto 2, but Cube has no follow-through. The damage is lacking, and Family Team, all they can do is run and hide. Remnant, Nisha, you want Spartan. Blinding Light will not save you there. 3-0.
That was toast.
Focus wanted to come in and join. Maybe use Mana Void to
Dire's
secure
top
a kill.
tower is under attack.
Like, you're trying to go for Poppy. He's the most stanky hero that they have. Underneath the tower, he had 17 magic wand charges and a
Dire's
full
top
mech.
tower has fallen.
Dear Lord. And what's Morphling doing, by the way? Is he just chilling?
He's just
chilling.
farming. What
Go
is he bringing? To go Scepter, yep. Morbid Mask, Yasha, couple of raid bands, Power Treads. He's good to go. It also
He's
opens up the Roche for them. Once Deso is finished on Ember Spirit, they take one fight, they have enough sustain to go into Roche Pit easily.
Radiant's courier
So usually,
has been killed.
in the majority of these games, you look at the net worth. Hang on a second, we'll come back to this. A good fisher actually blocks out secrets so they can't chase down ads. Yapsaw are a little bit isolated now. A Chant Totem stuns him up, dive forward, kill off the Witch Doctor. Well played, family team, getting one kill, but is there anything more they can do? Cube says no, I'm dead. And the dive forward from Nisha catching the Timbersaw, it looks like he's pretty screwed too. Swashbuckle in there with the Urn Charge on his Spirit Vessel, in fact. My apologies, side. That's a full Spirit Vessel.
Dire's middle tower
Family
has
team
fallen.
loses 2 for 1 trade.
Anti-Mage still farming a long way until he can finish off that Battle Fury. Where is he sitting at? Poppy has more net worth than AM at
Dire's
this
bottom
point.
tower is under attack.
Excuse me. That's kind of the point I was going to get to before that team fight kicked off. Usually we look at net worth as the main indicator for where a game's going. And it's bad when you see, 3 green heroes at the top and then 1 red hero, then another green hero. It's like, oh, the Dire team is screwed.
Under attack.
And then you switch to hero levels and you realize that you've got 2 level 12s, a level 11, and family team have a 10, a 9, a 9, and then 2 7s. This is not looking good at all.
Yeah, but look at the score. 420, nice.
Oh, CI grip. That's a poggy. Cube, don't ruin the score. Come on, no more feeding, please. Will-O-Wisp is out there. Catching out Nisha with the duel. In comes Focus, but the Rolling Thunder is so perfect. It's going to allow this Nisha Ember to slight dodge everything else they've got. Pops his one, turns the fight. Another slight with a triple kill for Nisha. Head bonk.
I would not be surprised if they take 1-2 more fights and just call it. It's 13k gold lead, 17 minutes in. You know my rule, Gary. When you have same amount of gold lead at minute, let's say 17 at 17, the game ends.
Dire's
Game
middle
just
tower
straight up
is under
ends.
attack.
So what's this? Desolator, and I guess a medallion on Nisha coming out. Yeah, it is. So they've got double medallion.
Almost full double
Dire's
solar
middle
crest.
tower has
Witch
fallen.
Doctor is very farmed.
Jeez Louise. Yeah, we're going to have to turn off the stream at some point because this is not proper viewing for anyone under the age of 18. I mean, I know we've got a lot of youngins out there. Family team, come on. Let's get out of your base. Make some action happen. Get yourself an Echo Slam and a Will-O-Wisp. Drop your... Oh, the Will-O-Wisp is on cooldown for another minute. Morphling's not even putting Imp-Claw into his neutral item slot.
Dire's bottom tower is under
There we go,
attack.
Matama Man. He's found it. They're just diving tier 3s, Lacoste. They don't give a shit. Sleight of Fist, Maledict, pop out Q. Spartan sitting at -3 armor from Deso, another -1 billion from everything else. Bad juju and medallions and everything.
Okay, what's the plan here? What do you think they're thinking right now?
Focus is just saying, guys, chill.
Radiant's
Don't you
middle
worry.
tower is under attack.
I've carried games like this in my pubs. All I need to do is get Battle Fury, and then I farm for another 7 minutes until I get Manta Style, then I farm for another 4 minutes until I get my Basher and then Abyssal Blade, and as they chase down ads and pop out the Timbersaw, Roshan now open up for Team Secret, and they can do that very simply with a Morbid Mask on Morphling.
They also have full Vlads finished on Pangolier, so that's some extra life steal. They even brought the creep wave inside to show that they are doing Roche.
At least Anti-Mage is shoveling off cooldown every time. Very proud of Focus. Oh, a bounty being set on Ember Spirit by the Legion.
Roshan has fallen
Scary.
to the Radiant.
That's a Blade Mail Legion. It might be enough to find a kill. Here comes Team Secret, though. Aegis Morphling with an E-Blade straight down
Radiant's
to...
bottom tower is
no
under
strength,
attack.
1 strength, max agi. Finding Cube. Raindrops, yeah, they'll buy you a little bit of time, but... beyond godlike niche Ember Spirit at 10.07 is pretty untouchable at this point. Keeper of the Light clearing out waves with Blinding Light and Illuminate, while Zai just rolling around, having a bit of fun there. The Pangolier trying to spread his love and joy into the Dire team.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Spartan! Don't show yourself.
On the chat wheels, I don't think they can do anything else other than that. 20 minutes in, 17k gold lead. We're getting close, Gary.
We are getting very close. That's why Poppy has come back to collect bounty runes. Nisha's remnanting for bounty runes. Where's AM? Focus blinking around in the Radiant jungle, dancing his way.
2,000 gold until he gets that Battle Fury.
E-Blade, Matsuma Man. That's Aegis gone. A dual win, the first of the game for Legion Commander. It's a comeback, Lacoste.
They tipped him.
If Matsu E-Bladed the Legion there, he might actually just live.
Dire's middle tower
Okay, he wanted to do that instead. Killing off Spartan with a combo. It's a high ground push with only 3 heroes. They've got Pango bot, Dazzle top. So they're pushing out both side lanes and they're on your barracks.
Dire's middle barracks.
Cube, Shadow Amulet, waiting for someone to come high ground. Okay, this is the play. When the creep wave meets down the bottom lane, Cube is ready. Oh, this is actually really, really sick. If they can bait them in on top of Cube, maybe they can win a fight. But that's Timbersaw was wrong place. That's not the plan. The plan is to go on top of that. Yeah, they're pinging him.
Yep.
Timbersaw's pinging Cube.
Pudge plus Techies combination.
Go on, Legion, just walk in there. No, you've not walked in far enough. Obliterated by Matsuma Man. Finally, they get the kill on Morphling. Matu down as Timber buys back. Now with Maledict going out, they're going to try and bring this Earthshaker down as Spartan focused by Zai. Timbersaw, he's alive again, but I don't know for how long. Adzantic, Timber Chain's off to the side, and there's 4 heroes still up a secret. Clear through family team.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Even Matu tips Cube for that play. And GG's called. It's all they wanted.
Dire's bottom tower is secret. Victory.
23,000 net worth lead at 22 minutes. You got it, Lacoste.
It is. Yep. Perfect timing. I mean, you've seen it. Dota just automatically chooses one guy from your team and types GG with capital letters.
And that guy was Spartan. Yeah, I don't think we should look at the end game score screen, honestly. It's a bit rude, honestly. 3-0-2-2 on Zai. Nice score.
Nice.
Very, very good. 7-11 on Yapsor. That was pretty straightforward from Team Secret. 2-0 victory. I think that's all that needs to be said, honestly. Family team, they've looked good in some of these games, but these weren't them. these were not the games they looked good in. Team Secret, an echelon above them, it feels like.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's Team Secret against a family stack, It seems like it's a bunch of friends who are trying to play as best as they can. Don't get me wrong, some of these guys are extremely skilled, and some of them also go way back. There's some new names, but they still, can't win against Team Secret.
Well, now we know what happened to all those family values, as our day is complete. 2-0 victory for Team Secret over Family Team. We return tomorrow with some pretty damn good Dota 2. Liquid taking on Nigma in our first series of the day at 4 PM CEST, followed by VP Prodigy versus Alliance. And of course, there's the Southeast Asian lower bracket final, a bunch of other European games, Secret against Na'Vi, Viking Unique, Gambit against Family Team, OG versus Ninjas in Pajamas, Flight to Moon against Windstrike, and NA tomorrow is going to be crazy against Quincy Crew, and Beast Coast versus Thunder Predator. I believe there's still NA going on now, in fact, probably. They started at the same time as us. Quincy Crew versus Thunder Predator on the A stream, so ESL_Dota 2, and Evil Geniuses versus Business Associates on ESL_Dota 2B. So make sure you go head over to those streams. I'll raid it and send you over. As that's it from me and Lacoste today. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 4 PM.
See you tomorrow, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Multiple witnesses have reported mysterious shadow sightings all around the city. According to experts, the origin of these shadows is still unclear.
I'm the one at the head of the podium. Kids' choice here, I don't need no Nickelodeon. Getting great, got muscles, no hulking. At the top, on the low, Macaulay Culkin.
Under peach yellow skies, dreaming big and aiming high. Name the clouds passing by, wishing we run away. All we need is our passports, baby. Leave the rest in our troubled minds. Let us go down and left up, baby. Trying to figure out what we're after. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after. Book a plane, fly away. We will never be the same. And as long as you are mine, come on and run away. We wanna run away. We don't need any reasons, baby. Leave it all for the faded hearts. I don't mind if they call us crazy, 'cause they don't understand what we're after. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after. We're no kids no more. I need to feel alive in this dreadful town. I'm running out of time, and as long as you're mine, I wanna run away. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after.